I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and looking at a lot of different ways to do different things, and I'm by no means a teacher. I don't even consider myself an expert on a lot of this tactical stuff. I got out of the Marine Corps in 1993, and a lot of the stuff that I do now, I just do it for fun, try to get out of the house, try to get in shape. And at any rate, a lot of the stuff I've been watching and seeing on YouTube is all well and good. I'm glad people are having fun. I'm glad people are doing what they want to do. A lot of stuff though, you know, I don't even really want to be a critic. I just wanted to mention a few things that I seen that I thought was important. And you see a lot of guys training, and even girls too, and you know, you get kind of scared for some people because you feel like they're training to get hurt if a situation was ever to really arise. A lot of the training that you see people doing, they're simulating combat training and all these different schools and stuff. What they're really doing is police training, and there's a difference between police training and military tactical training. And the biggest difference is that the police are normally in a SWAT situation, they're normally busting in doors on civilians who are criminals but are not trained military tacticians themselves. They're not trained to defend their homes. They're not trained to defend a compound. They just have guns and decided they're going to live a life of the criminal element. And so that's what police training is. Police training is organized training that is meant to assault untrained personnel. And a lot of people are, I think, substituting that for military training. And like I say, I've been out of the military for over 25 years, and I'm sure a lot of things have changed between then and now. But I see a lot of people doing dangerous things that really is going to get them in trouble in a real world situation. And you know, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. I would just, you know, consider the fact that maybe you're doing police training for military situations. And you know, when the United States Marine Corps goes into other countries and has joint training, normally what happens is that the U.S. Marines generally have to retrain a lot of the troops from different parts of the world that they're in joint exercises with, because they're doing things that really they ought not do. And a lot of times SWAT tactical or different techniques like that end up getting confused for military type training. But at any rate, I just wanted to point out a few of these things. Today I'm going to shoot from a controlled situation, and I'm going to shoot at about 25 yards, and then I'm going to shoot in a more realistic manner. If I see somebody training for defense or something like that, I'd like to see them train in reality, from cover to cover, instead of just walking up on a paper target. It's just not realistic. It's you can do different things to get your heart rate up and different stuff like that, but really, if you're used to shooting from 5 yards at a paper target, and then you have to shoot at 100 yards or 75 yards from cover into another position of cover, it's going to be different, and it's going to be a nightmare when you realize that you're not really prepared for what you've been training for. All right, that's my input. I forgot to hit record on that last session. Now I'm going to try to turn up the tempo just a little bit. That first set of shots was slow, even shots, and weren't the best well-aimed shots. I mean, you can try this real patient. We should find at least 2 in the center, hopefully. But I took my time in the first ones just to show the difference between what's going to happen when you're taking your time aiming at paper, and just when you make things a little more hectic. I believe that next to last shot was a miss. I just jerked it. See, I told you I jerked it. I knew that. That's the only other shot I took at the head. That next to the last shot, I just jerked it bad. At any rate, there's the rest of them right there. And that's about as fast as I can take well-aimed shots. Whether your heartbeat is up or your heartbeat is down, it really doesn't make any difference. And by the way, I said there would be two. Those first two in the black. Well, in the bullseye rather. Just taking well-aimed shot. Now I could just spray this thing. Pow, 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 pow. But taking well-aimed shots, that's about as good as I'm going to be able to do. This is going to be shooting from light cover into cover. Headshot. Two body shots. And a miss. Shooting from slight cover into slight cover. Oh, that's a miss. Got these two stray. I really like that group. Got one that strayed off over here, and I knew that was a miss as soon as I pulled the trigger. Got a nice group down here as well, as far as being in cover and being that distance away.